Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly sidereal forecast for August 24th through the 30th. My name is Athen. So we have a full moon this week on Saturday, which is taking place in your third house of one-on-one communications and exchanges and learning. There's been this Neptune energy transiting your third house over the past many years, which is hopefully helping you guys trust and have faith with what you learn, with your intellect, things like that, and with your day-to-day environment. You know, the third house is everything in our immediate environment. And so this full moon is going to illuminate that Neptune in your third. So I think you should have a good awareness of how you're thinking, how you're communicating, how you're coming across, how you're exchanging with others. And anything that you did set off the past 6 months on with new ideas, new intellects, new pursuits on that level, whether it's, I don't know, a book, a course, if you're doing some writing, things like that, it can be a culmination point this week for those things. Now, it's also a culmination point of a lot of this ninth house energy, which is where you guys had a new moon a week or two ago, depending on when you're watching this. But that area of your life is going to continue to expand. You still have Jupiter transiting that ninth house. Venus here retrograde. Perhaps you're continuing to reflect on, learn more about philosophy, spirituality, expansion, travel, things like that. And there can be a lot of more expansion there. The sun goes over Jupiter Tuesday through Thursday this week. And this can be some new things shifting in that ninth house for you. So whether you're going to, I don't know, if you get an invite to, go do some short traveling or take a vacation, or if you're studying philosophy or astrology or spiritual studies or something like that, this is the kind of configuration which activates that. So either way, I think you guys should be feeling quite good about life path, or at least can be. There's wisdom, there's gurus coming to you, there's information that is assisting you on your life path, which is great. And yeah, more of that this week. Now, Tuesday through Thursday as well, Mercury sextiles up to Saturn, which is going to be a good discipline energy for your career, actually, or anything on that public level. This is where the North Node's been transiting for the past couple years. So it's been this important life path energy for you to put energy into career, into your public image, into legacy, things like that. And so this week with Mercury going over that North Node, it can really trigger that and activate that, and you can really apply that. So I do recommend all of those 10th house pursuits. It's usually career for most of us, but it's really anything that we consider our legacy, what we're leaving behind, which isn't always just what we think of when we think of career. So putting energy into that, Saturn sextiling makes it very supportive, very grounded, especially with all of this grounded energy of your 11th house of groups and friends. Maybe you guys have been taking that stuff seriously, of networking over the past couple years, which will be supporting, coming back into this 10th house, supporting that. Those 10th house pursuits. So I really do recommend that. Your ruler, Jupiter, I think you guys will be quite passionate this week in general. There can be high creativity with the sun energy going over a ruler is usually the case. And just remembering to balance a lot of this ninth house stuff, these possibilities in life, with the day-to-day stuff, because this is where things are culminating. You're going to have a balancing energy here. This is the right side of the brain, all the possibilities in life, balance with the left side, the more practical day-to-day stuff. And if you find that balance, then this can be a great way to incorporate both. You can learn quite a bit about the philosophical stuff and how to apply it on a very practical level, which is that third house. So some things there to think about. And I think all in all, your philosophy, your outlook should be highlighted with this full moon, as well as your mind, how you're communicating and exchanging with others, and incorporating the two, while I think putting energy into that 10th house will be key. One thing I want to mention is that Venus is going to be getting closer to Mars. This will be next week when they go exact. But continue to reflect on your routine, that networking and friendship stuff, or group related stuff, and put energy into that, because Mercury will be getting close to Mars. This is yin yang coming together, lots of this passion, and this is happening right on the transformational part of your chart too. So this can be very high activating in terms of your energy levels, and your pursuits and your enjoyments of life, and maybe even connecting to others through one-on-one connections, whether it's of romantic or just your one-on-one connections in general, can certainly be very motivating and very passionate with this kind of configuration for all of us. So that'll be in this area, mostly between the deeper side of things, which hopefully you've been wanting to understand more about with Mars in that 8th house. But yeah, can be quite enjoyable as the week approaches next week. So that's the high points. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. If you're new to this form of astrology, do check out the description down below. Since this is different from tropical astrology, the traditional stuff you find online, your sign might be a little different. So check that out. Hope you guys have a nice week. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you all next time.